I'm Anita Patterson, and I'm a professor in the English department in the College of Arts and Sciences. Imagism, a movement in modernist poetry initiated by the American poet Ezra Pound, is transcultural insofar as it is strongly influenced by Japanese haiku. One of the best-known examples is Ezra Pound's 1913 version of In a Station at the Metro. The apparition of these faces in the crowd, petals on a wet black bough. Traditional haiku have a three-line structure with 5, 7, and 5 syllables. Pound's poem does not conform to this syllabic meter. Pound's imagism contributed two key stylistic innovations to modernist poetry. The first is reticence, or economy of language. The second is literality, or direct presentation of the thing itself, favoring literal images over ornate figures of speech or abstraction. How does Pound's imagist technique cross political, racial, and cultural boundaries? Although Pound's 1917 poem is apolitical, his poetry and political views, especially those expressed later in life, are extremely controversial. He met Mussolini in 1933, became a propagandist for the fascist regime, and produced over 200 radio broadcasts from Rome during World War II. My current research explores how Pound's imagism influenced Black poets who came of age during a period that spans the Black Chicago Renaissance of the 1930s and 40s up through the Black arts movement that reached its height during the 1960s. I focus on poets such as Gwendolyn Brooks, Leroy Jones / Amiri Baraka, Alice Walker, and Robert Hayden. Today, I'll speak about Brooks, the first Black American poet to receive a Pulitzer Prize and a former poet laureate of Illinois. Brooks's simultaneous engagement with politics, as well as Pound's modernism, is evident in one of her best-known poems, the last quatrain of the Ballad of Emmett Till. After the murder, after the burial. Emmett's mother is a pretty-faced thing, the tint of pulled taffy. She sits in a red room, drinking black coffee. She kisses her killed boy, and she is sorry. Chaos in windy grays through a red prairie. The poem was composed to protest the August 28, 1955 lynching of Emmett Till, a 14-year-old Black Chicago youth who was accused of flirting with a white woman after buying candy at Bryant's Grocery and Meat Market in Money, Mississippi, and whose body was discovered in the Tallahatchie River on August 31st. Brooks's political turn involved a close identification of her work as a poet with the decisive action taken by Emmett's mother, Mamie Till Mobley, who chose to lay her child in an open casket, inviting widespread press coverage of her son's funeral. The close-up photographs of Emmett's face and body, which circulated in American and international news publications, combined with television coverage of his funeral, turned a local murder into a global symbol of American racist violence and injustice. The governing point of view of Emmett's mother as a pretty-faced thing is disturbingly distant yet affectionate, a phrase which a white spectator might use after the public mass viewing of photographs at the funeral. The literality of Brooks's poem is associated with the photographic image, and her reticence hints at the burdensome necessity of public visibility and quest for free expression in the poem's opening lines. Brooks's revisionary engagement with Pound's imagism shows that poetic technique can be used to cross political and cultural boundaries. The poem is transcultural insofar as Brooks uses language to define and communicate Black humanity to her readers, seeking to change their understanding of the world. Thank you.